welcome back to our channel. We're the Garza Twins. I'm Britta.
And I'm Carli.
If you're new here, we would love it if you would subscribe down below and ring the bell so you're notified when we upload. Today we're doing a fun video. We love doing get ready with us and type videos, and you guys seem to love it too. And we saw Alana's video doing like her go-to spring makeup, and it inspired us to do, you know, we actually don't do like spring style makeup. So this isn't our go-to by any means. It's kind of out of our comfort zone, but we both wanted to do like more spring, sort of like those corals, pinks, like bright lip.
Hence the spring color.
Looks. I thought the blue would be a good contrast to like the more coral red tones I'm going to be using. So yeah, let's get started. We're really excited to do this. Okay, so for my foundation today, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. I forget how much I like this one, and I've just been using like my Makeup Forever Reboot and the Neutrogena skin tint so much that I'm like, this is such a like spring, nice like glowy foundation, so I'm going to be using this with a beauty sponge. And I'm going to be using this Saie Slip cover. I did a whole video on this, and I realized like I use the same complexion products in all videos, but that's just because I like to keep a pretty small amount of complexion products on hand. But this is really good for spring and summer because it has SPF in it, and it's just super lightweight. Like there's, in that video, I tell you, there's barely any coverage, but I don't know. I like that look all year round, but I like that look especially in the spring and summer, like lighter skin. Especially in the summer, because as you know, when things get hot, it looks really bad when you have a more like thick full coverage foundation on, and it looks a lot less.
Well, we don't ever wear full cover.
No, but like it looks a lot less crazy if you have just something thin and light on. And it's super, super dewy, so I like that look for the spring. Yeah, this one's nice and like medium coverage, I would say, and it's very like lightweight on the skin and like pretty fresh. Just seemed like very spring-like. If I'm like a normal day, I probably would wear the Neutrogena skin tint, hydrating skin tint. But like Carli said, I'm trying to use stuff that we don't always use on camera because we gotta switch it up. Yeah, this I use on camera I think every time. It's my favorite concealer, the Kosas Revealer Concealer. And like I said, I'm trying to use it up since I really want to purchase one of the new shades that I think would be a way better match for me. So I'm using it today. This is the shade 3, and it is not a good match. It's way too yellow, so I'm very happy that they extended the shade range. And I'm using my tried and true JOAH Dark Circle Corrector. I love this. I use this on like an everyday basis when I'm like working from home makeup. I think I probably used it in that video we did, like the 5-minute makeup. I'm letting it sit for a second. Also, I think we're flying through this way too quick, so I'm gonna like try to talk about the products more. The Kosas concealer, it's like they say it's an eye cream and a concealer in one. So it's again very dewy and like fresh looking, which I love for spring. So another reason I wanted to use it. Yeah, I was just going to say I missed the Clinique Even Better concealer. That's still like my favorite, and I ran out of it. So I'm going to repurchase it during the Sephora sale. I'm just adding like a tiny bit of Tarte Shape Tape for a little more coverage. I would be using the Clinique on its own, but I just don't have it. But I really love the finish of the JOAH one, but the coverage of the Shape Tape, but I can't use just Shape Tape because my under eyes are 30 years old. So yeah, I love how this looks under the eyes. Like it actually feels cooling. Like if they say it's like skincare and makeup in one, and I feel like that's always such a marketing term, but with this I actually feel like it might be. Like it just feels really nice going on. My mirror is like kind of far away, so I'm hoping this looks good. I didn't bring like the handheld mirror over here. Mine is as well. I just look really dewy, which I'm sure looks crazy on camera, but yeah, isn't this foundation just a nice,
okay, glowy, subtle glowy finish?
Yeah, very subtle. This is extremely glowy. Okay, next is powder. I am going in with the Kosas Cloud Set powder. I just did a full review on this. So I'm not going to go like too in detail, but I love how this looks on the face, but I'm going to use something else under the eyes. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and just putting this all over the face. It's so finely milled, so it really just sets down the powder without really depositing any like extra pigment, and it still leaves your skin glowy. It's really great for setting the face. I'm going to use the same powder. I bought it as well. Mine like got really, I don't know, because I use such dewy base products, and I dipped in and then dipped back in, and I got like that hard pan on top, so then I had to like kind of go in with my finger and get rid of that. That's my only complaint. I really like this powder, but I was like, what is happening? But I think that's just because it's a baked powder. Yeah, that didn't happen to me, but I guess, yeah, that's like not uncommon. Then I'm just using the Lawless setting powder, a little bit of this under my eyes. I talked about this in that Kosas powder review video, but I just like more of like a, I don't know. I just don't like to bring attention to my eyes, and the Kosas brought attention to my under eye. But I love them both just for different reasons. I love the Kosas all over the face though. I feel like it's like the perfect setting powder for all over the face if you still want a little bit of glow. Okay. I probably should have put my cream bronzer on first. Well, I think this will work. I will say the powder, like, it doesn't keep you like matte for a long period of time. I think it does a good job, this Kosas powder, of setting down the makeup. But
it's not intended to be matte though.
Yeah, but it like I guess it's like if you like work in an office and you're like doing something after, it's like one of those powders that you'd have to bring to Teta for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But I love how natural it looks.
Me too.
Okay, this is a new product. I'm actually gonna film a Monday review on this, so I'm not gonna say too much. But this is the Danessa Myricks Contour Balm in the shade Light 2. I found that this works best applied with a damp beauty sponge. So I just kind of pinch the sponge. I mean, you can see where I applied it before. I just pinch the sponge like this, and then I dab it in here, and then I dab on the skin. I did try this over powder, I think, once before, but hopefully it works. Yeah, it's working fine over powder.
Okay, I'm going to use, I could not decide on a bronzer to use. I don't have that many bronzers anymore. I've like really pared down my collection. But this is like,
got rid of everything.
This is so old and it's like falling out. But I think this is maybe the first Hourglass product I bought. It's the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Bronzer and Luminous Bronze Light. And if you're familiar with this one, it is very like, it's pretty deep for my skin, but it is so warm and pretty, and it's like, you know, really glowy. So I've always loved it for like spring and summer. I'm just trying to tap off a lot because I'm really fair right now.
Well, you know that never stops me. I always use dark bronzer.
Yeah, and then I'm going in with like a very fluffy brush. See, it's still really dark, but it's just the prettiest warm tone. Like, it really makes you look like sun-kissed. And I just saw it in my collection. I was like, ooh, that's what I want to use for this video, because it's just so like, you know, it's just so warm and inviting. But it is quite, you know, pigmented. So just trying to not look too crazy.
Do you guys see how nice and natural this looks on the skin? I've been wearing it every day just as like my work from home makeup. I really like this compact. It's very like cheap feeling, but I like the size of the pan is what I should have said. And yeah, so I'm actually gonna layer over a powder bronzer because I can't be tamed. I love bronzer.
Okay, so that actually, I think it looks nice. My neck probably looks so fair compared to my face, but you know, it is what it is.
You need to get these tanning drops.
I know, I just like get lazy with it and don't like to do it.
Yeah.
And then for my powder bronzer, I'm actually going to use the bareMinerals Invisible Bronzer. I know this isn't available anymore, but it's still my holy grail. And I never get to use it because I feel like on camera I can't, but I don't care anymore. I have it and I want to use it. So I'm just layering that on top of the Danessa Myricks just for an extra bronzy look. Okay, for blush, I couldn't not use a cream blush, and I decided to go with the Tower 28 blushes, and I'm actually going to mix them. So I have Magic Hour here and then Golden Hour, which Golden Hour is like a bright, not bright, it's like a deeper, like kind of bright tangerine, and then Magic Hour is more of like a nude shade. And the lip I'm going with is kind of like a red coral, so I thought combining these two would be nice, and I've never done this, so let's see how the color, like how it turns out. And they're kind of thick, so I hope they mix well. You know, sometimes with thicker products it's a little hard to get a good mix, but let's see how this works. I'm sure I can get something. Maybe I'll dip into this one first, and then into this one, and then just kind of on the back of my hand, mix it all up. Wow, I am living for this bronze combination. I love it. Look at how dewy my skin it looks still. Like, I feel like I look like I have highlighter on. It's from that powder, I think. Anyway, my blush is, you guys know we love the Almay Healthy Hue blushes. I don't know why they haven't expanded the shade range. This is like my favorite. Like the Nearly Nude is just such a holy grail for me. But this is the shade, what is it called? So Peachy. I thought it would be perfect for this spring makeup look. If we ever have done a spring makeup look before, I may have used this blush because it's one of the only like true peachy coral blushes I have. I I don't want to do like the nose thing, but I feel like my makeup always comes off my nose.
I know.
Anyways.
How do people do that?
I don't know. Okay, does this look good? I feel like it looks good. I actually think that color is pretty, these two mix. I really want to pick up one of the new shades. I really love these blushes, and they're really affordable, and they're clean. So love Tower 28. I love like seeing their new launches. I always get really excited.
Am I going overboard with blush?
I don't know. You guys tell her in the comments. Sometimes in the videos I watch back, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did Britta really put on that much of like bronzer and stuff? But
I definitely go overboard with bronzer.
I think it just looks worse in the camera, honestly.
Well, it's hard to tell because of the lights, you know?
Yeah, it's our lights. They're like, really like artificial.
Ooh, oh my goodness.
It's pretty dark out today, so.
Yeah, it's actually the first day of spring when we're filming this, which is exciting.
Yeah, right.
Well, I like winter, but it's exciting for probably everyone else. But it's super gloomy, so we're working through it. We're making our own spring. I'm gonna try this. How do people do this? Like just like that?
Yeah.
Like that?
I just feel like I can't.
Oh, wait, did that do something? I think it actually looks nice.
Yeah. Okay, highlighter. So I know Becca is going out of business at the end of the year.
I was gonna use the opal, but then I decided not to.
Yeah, but I have this Glow Glaze stick, and it's so similar to the Merit highlighters. By the way, sorry my blush is just like all over my hand. I did my little mixture combo on my hand, so you'll probably see it. This is really similar to the Merit highlighters that we love and talked about, but it has more of like a pink reflect instead of like, those are like more champagne, rose gold, like kind of normal wearable colors. This is more of like slightly holographic pink, and I've always really liked it, and I thought it would just be really pretty for this more spring look. And again, like something I always forget to use and like kind of out of my comfort zone, so wanted to use that today.
I'm going to use Merit Bounce, Stay Glow and Bounce. I usually use Kava, but this one, it's a little bit pinkier, kind of matches the blush a little better.
It's the same component, right? Or similar?
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, this one's a little like, oh, maybe they are exactly the same. Yeah.
But yeah, I bought this a while ago when it was like on sale at Ulta, or maybe it was Sephora. It was Sephora on sale. And I used it for a while, like you can tell it was used, and then I just forgot about it. So today is the day I wanted to try this again. Feeling real glowy. You know, usually I would go in with MAC Fix Plus. I feel like I don't even need to, but maybe I'll spray a little. I'm actually gonna do my brows next. Oh my gosh, Terry's here, and he's laying on my arm. Sorry, but I have to move. He's so sweet. I'm just gonna do my brows quick. I've been doing my brows after complexion before eyes, so you know, nothing new here. Just CoverGirl brow pencil, powder tab, brow wax. I'm going to use the M Cosmetics Magic Hour palette, just this gold shade all over the lid. Again, this is like a gold that reflects pink, so I thought it would like really tie in that highlighter and the more like coral cheeks, so really thought this one through. I also like always forget to use this palette, and it's a beautiful formula, so just wanted to do a light dusting of that on my eyes. Nothing crazy because my lip's gonna be pretty bold, so just a little bit. Okay, this close-up mirror helps so much. You know, I was using this. I forgot there was a mirror in this, but I can't see anything from that mirror over there. But this is what you gotta do. Okay, like I said, it's so hard. We have like tiny tables that we just have everything on. I'm trying not to have anything go overboard. I know when you see like most people film with a big table in front of them, like,
envy.
I'm so jealous. Yeah,
so much envy.
but we just film in our living room, so
yeah,
we don't have space to just have a table.
In the window, like when we used to film in our office on that pink couch, we just didn't like the background as much, but we could sit closer to the window in there, and here the window's just a little bit further away, so that's why if it's dark
like
outside,
the lighting just kind of is more artificial.
Ooh,
unfortunately.
Yeah, but we like filming in here.
Okay, I feel like you totally don't get like the effect of this shadow, especially on camera.
Well, probably on camera they can see it, don't you think?
I don't know, but it's okay because I just like a little something on the eyes. I'm trying to like layer it up so you can maybe see it more, but
okay, like Carli said, I don't know, my goal here today with you guys is really like flush cheeks, which I think I've accomplished, and I'm going to do a bit more of a bold lip. By the way, I finally painted my nails for the first time in forever. Feels good. So I'm just really going to put like one color on the eye. I'm going to use, I know this is not new, I use this literally every time I do my makeup, the Sydney Grace My Matte Quad. What shade is this? I need to figure out what shade is it. Camel. Camel is my most used shade from Sydney Grace, this one right here. I'm just going to put that in the crease and then on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to move on to mascara. I'm curling my lashes, getting ready to do mascara. So mascara today, again, I like the look of like a lighter lash with a bold lip. I even like how no mascara looks with a bold lip. I find that to be really pretty. I feel like Casey Holmes is really good at that. I mean, we just love Casey. Yeah, so I didn't want to wear the Jones Road mascara that we've just been obsessed with. Because I thought it was a little too much with the bold lip. She thinks I'm too much. So I'm going with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean, which funny, I bought this and I've been using it. You guys can probably see me talk about it in videos. And then they sent it to us, which is great. So now I have a backup because I actually really like this. But it definitely is more of like a natural lash, and I'm just going to go in like a little bit. So I'm curling my lashes, and then I'm going to do my Essence lash primer and then the Jones Road mascara. But I am going to try to do a bit of a lighter layer, not like super bold, but I just love how that makes my lashes look. It's really hard to not use it. I know, it really is so good. For those of you who said you bought it after watching our video where I did the insert where I showed you the before and after, let us know how you like it, because I hope you do. Like we said, mascara is so personal, so it's really hard. Like, we can recommend one, but you know, you never know how it's gonna work for you. Ooh, I'm losing lashes as I'm priming. I lose eyelashes when I'm stressed. Okay, pretty. See, it's just like a really nice fluttery lash, and I used the normal Lash Blast for years. It was like my high school mascara, and then I used it in college. And then when I saw they came out with a clean version, which I'm not even really sure like what makes it clean, I just bought it. And then, like I said, they sent it to us. So after I use up this, I have another one, and I just really like it. So very glad about that. For brows, I actually wanted to change things up a bit instead of just always using the Patrick Ta brow wax. So I'm going to use the Cosmetics brow cream. What shade am I using? Brunette. Because I saw Jamie Page use this in her like vlog video where she just put on like this and mascara and blush, I think, and it just looked really nice, and I was like, I should pull that out and use that. You know, I remember I like back combing and then combing up, but I'm trying to just get like a very light lash or light brow effect, so not trying to apply too much. I forgot my bottom lash mascara in the bathroom, so I was trying to use this Ilio one. Have you ever used it on bottom lashes? I don't use any on bottom lash anymore. It's just very difficult for me right now. That's okay. I'll touch it up later. Hopefully it looks fine on camera. I really like this blush too. I like this combo of those two shades. And apparently those are actually not that hard to mix. I thought that it would be a little more difficult because they are pretty thick, but it wasn't that hard, and I'm liking how it looks. This mascara, I'm like really trying to go in, I'm sure you guys can see, very like lightly, and it still is pretty like Baba Boom, but it's so user friendly. Yeah, it is. I know I'm getting this brow cream a little bit everywhere, and I was trying to do like a very natural brow look, but well, you're not doing like pencil, right? No. I think that'll make it look pretty natural. Oh, this mascara, you guys. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Okay. Ooh, I'm excited. I think I'm on the lid. Me too. Okay. Okay, well, I prepped my lips at the beginning of this video with the Glossier Mango Balm.com, and I recently pulled this out because I forgot I had it, and the mango is so like summery and smells so good. And I like this stuff. It's like one of the Glossier products that I still use and like. I prepped with the JOAH Essential, like whatever that called it, is that lip balm. I actually love the formula of that. It just smells like roses, which is very off-putting to me. I wish they would make it like unscented because the formula is really, really nice. But I do like to use it for makeup prep because I feel like it gives like a bit of a glossy finish. I don't know, you guys can probably tell, like my lips just look really moisturized, and so it really works well under whatever I put on top of it. Okay, for lip liner, I'm going on with Victoria Beckham number 2, because I've always said this like is like the same tone as my lips, just slightly deeper. And again, in Alana's video, she used it to prep her bright lipstick, and I loved how it looked. So I'm kind of copying her. I'm using the Persona lip liner in Almond. I know we recently talked about these. I actually filmed like really cute reel like swatching these and the blushes we got. So I still want to post that. I just haven't had time to edit it. But I like this because it's like a bit of a, you know, it's like a true nude, like a beigey nude. So I feel like it just works well with whatever you put on top of it. And so like a bright color, it won't be subdued by. Yeah. Okay, so this lipstick has a story. This is Pat McGrath Fever Dream. It's the Mattetrance formula, and I wanted this for years, and then I finally bit the bullet last April during the Sephora sale, and it was like after the lockdown had started, but I was like, oh, I'll probably be able to wear this by summer, and it's like such a like kind of bright, but like also kind of like dusty coral. I was so excited, and then I only have worn it once in a year because we obviously haven't gone anywhere. So I was like, this video is the perfect opportunity to wear this. So again, it's Fever Dream, and I'm gonna apply it now. And I have both Magic Hour and Radiant Dawn from M Cosmetics, and it was so easy to decide what lip to wear because I have no spring lip colors aside from these, I feel. Do you? Yeah. Like that one is almost more like summery. Yeah. And so I was like, well, these are very spring, so I'm gonna mix them actually. I'm gonna go with Magic Hour first and then put a little bit of Radiant Dawn on top. Yeah, this is like I said, I bought it thinking I would wear it summer, but then COVID was still obviously alive and well this past summer. This is still like my favorite liquid lipstick formula. Okay, I got a little bit of red up here. That's even that alone is so pretty, but I just feel like I need a little pop of pink. I don't know. Am I going to mess it up? No. Do you wear this shade? What shade? Yeah, I like that shade. Okay, yeah, I like the mix. Pink, you guys know pink is so far outside my comfort zone. But like Carli said, we're trying to change it up. I'm gonna actually go in with a little more Magic Hour on top, try to blend them together. It's probably, and I don't have tissue to like blot it down like I normally do, but that's okay. Like truly, how pretty is this shade? I hope it comes across as pretty on camera because while I love the Pat matte formula, it really does a good job of being matte, but like not making your lips feel or look really dry. And the pigmentation is unreal, but you can like still kind of manipulate it to like really blend it out like I did with my finger, to make it like look not as harsh. But I love this shade. It's just one of the best lipsticks. I like this. I like this combo. Yeah, okay, so this is it, and I really love my look. Me too. Yeah, I just love, when I saw Alana do that, I was like, yeah, like I feel like I always put not too much makeup on my eye, but I do like eyeshadow, just normal mattes on my eye, and then I'm like scared to do too much blush or too much of a bold lip because it would just throw it off. So I really love how like fresh this looks. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed, and let us know like your favorite spring products down below, especially lips, because like Britta said, we don't really have a lot of like more spring bright colors, and we love them when we wear them. Yeah. So.